Hello! This is the second video in the series where we have to recapture our friend Kipla. Samrat has told us that the Omolamola may know something, but I don't trust them. They're fish. How could they know anything? Would you like to battle with me? I say we test out our skills, see if this guy can tell us anything. Because honestly, I don't put my faith in fish that are essentially Luftis, but slightly better, and not actually related at all to Luftis. So, Drover is going to have Dig, and you're going to be able to see where you're going with the underground. I believe he has invisibility frames there, but I'm not entirely sure. There are type weaknesses. So make sure to kill him with your best option, in this case, Oshawott. Although because of Oshawott's Razor Shell, he's almost always going to be the best option. You're amazing. I think my moves could use some more polish. Friendly Drover. Now, can you tell me anything about the case? No? Fuck you then. See if anyone else, the friend does. A trap! Have you seen our ball? It's very colorful, red, blue, yellow stripes. If you see it, can you bring it to me? Planting gold, Pokepark, and berries. Get close and press 2 to pick an item. Okay. It appears that the Game Masters want us to befriend these people. You bring carrots into the fountain spring. Befriend them and work with them. It's almost to give an air of servitude. We'll learn to more about the second, but honestly I see no reason not to go with it. So, we shall go with this Hidov's meaningless demands and then see what goes after. That's a big help, thanks. I feel much better now. I'd like to get some exercise. Play cases. We already did that. You have to catch the Pokemon. Snivy, who we inscript as an ally later, is the best face. And you can also upgrade your Pokemon speed. Bird Pokemon are generally assholes when it comes to space because they can fly and I cannot. And Oshawott is probably the second worst, Tepe being the worst if you didn't already play Pikachu and Unova starters in this game, but Hidov. You called to me while I'm flying, I'll come over to you play again. Those Pokemon are such early call for it. Interesting. Wingull has come to play. I suppose that our time will be best spent getting to know the area, seeing who we can enlist in our long-standing battle against the evil known as Darkrai and who knows above him. Speed of that's not actually around here, and actually would be a tremendous help. This the trap wants to evolve. Yeah, we have restored your loved belonging. And I believe that warrants you to give me at least information or your word. I usually don't like the idea of promises. Especially if they're made by someone who has more power than you. If someone promises you something, let's say they will not do it, and then you have to do something for them in return. It's not a fair system. You can't hold them to it. If you are, you're an asshole. If you don't, but like that's the problem here. You have to strike a balance between getting something done and having people actually approve of what you're doing. Oh, hello, Maractus. Do you have a meaningless problem that I can help with? We always dance as a trio, but one of us hasn't shown up today. Maybe she got confused about where we were supposed to meet. She might be waiting left for the other side of the beach. Why don't you go there? I know the problem, they obviously don't have legs, so... But yes, I happen to know exactly where the Southern Maractus is. I mean, it makes sense They don't have legs. Oh, there's the Axew. On our way back, we'll be talking to you. So you know what? Let's do it right now. Dragon-type Pokemon are generally going to be the most difficult to fight because other than Pikachu's Iron Tail, they're going to resist you. And there are two major Dragon-type Pokemon that we're going to have to worry about. But not for a while, unfortunately. For now, you just have to catch small ones. No problem. This is Pokemon. Whenever have I had a problem with catching? Oh, that was fun. I feel great after all that. Oh, my little black shirt comes closer. It may look a little scary, but it's actually nice. And we have an even yet stronger ally. Now, Fracture, he's going to ask you to a battle. It's a fairly easy battle, and I'm just saying almost all of the battles in this game are fairly easy. It's not a difficult game unless you attempt to 100% it. Where did Fracture go? I have no idea. Well, if we see Fracture, we shall talk to him. But for now, I say we go get the Maractus, who we can see off in the distance. Thank you for bestowing us with good render distance. The first one would be within this question mark box. It can be useless items such as this ball. I believe it's always that ball. I don't know why I checked it. Or at least I remember it always being that ball. But it can also be something like a berry or several berries. Watch out the other side. Both mentally and physically on the other side. There's call to me if you get separated. Okay, you're supposed to be following me? Okay, thank you. Now, the most tedious thing in the entirety of Pokepark 2, he has to follow you the entire way. So I'm just going to cut, and then cut to the other side. I just like to say this game has perfect characterization. You see the Naruto running? It fits Oshawtt's description perfectly. Now, oh, they can walk, which is extremely slowly, as I've proven here. They don't have feet, but they can waddle, they can jump. Can you just waddle and or jump to the other side? Okay! Now we've brought them together, possibly so that they can breed, create more Maractus, underneath the weather, we can dance the day away. Yes, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to breed and create more Maractus. Eventually overrun the Pokepark. Maybe that's part of the problem. But anyway, the point is I got berries, furthering whoever's controlling all of this is wishes, best wishes. Pokemon best wishes, the worst season. Can I get this fucking treasure chest? Now, so yeah, you can just jump into the water, perfect animations. It's amazing. I actually really enjoy these animations that I've gone for here. That is a buoy, that is not a Pokemon. Oh! Now, where is someone, whose life we can control? Frankly, I'm not going to try to have the moral high ground in this situation where we're attempting to control them. There's Olomola, but first we have a thermal flow Olomola. Oh, first we have a date with it. Now, tell me what you know. Well, if it isn't Oshawott, what are you investigating today? What? Rock and Sandile? Well now, if you can catch me in a chase, you might tell you that is bullshit. This is madness. Frankly, madness. The fate of the entire Pokepark rests on this. And you are attempting to play a game? Well, I suppose it makes sense. Creators need to make this as difficult as possible, because it's not really difficult. we're trying to capture. We're trying to defeat ourselves. We need to prove ourselves for something. We don't know what. So Crocodile can stand out like my cool Pokemon. But taking them to which part? Oh no, that means the Cove Town Pokemon are in danger. Thank you, Mr. Molomola. Meaning the Alola is in there. Or it's some sort of translation thing. Oh my, sounds like trouble. Please be careful, dear. You know how to get to Cove Town, right? It's at the end of the tunnel that leads to the hill. Yes, I know where it is. Yes. Yes. If you rush, you might fall or get hurt. So please, take care. That's not suspicious at all. Obviously attempting to inflict enough wounds on us to keep us from going through our mission. Where the fuck are you? The Frillish, this being a female Frillish, is going to want you to do hide and seek, which is similar to Chase, you're the Kindland, or the fuck are you? There you are! Hello there! That was the thing I could use some exercise. Hide and seek is not. Oh, you want Chase? The other one? What? Hide and seek? This is different from what I remember it. There's a Frillish that wants hide and seek. Do they want hide and seek after this? Oh yeah, and that's a fun thing that I just learned. You cannot break the question mark boxes while you're in chase. It's useful, not really useful now, but it's a fun tidbit. Now, will you call your brother? Hey! Wow, I didn't know that was a thing that happened. I was completely unaware of that, and just fucking called it! Hey, the Frillish awesome, you should try me next. I'm not very good at chase, though. My, that sounds fun. We must play this sometime. Now this is the brodacious bro dude bro man who appears to have gone a little bit away. Hello, do you mind not going into the water? Because technically I can swim, but it's annoying. Hey, you're here. I've been waiting. I challenge you to a game of hide and seek. When you find me hiding, just come talk to me. Sweet. Let's get started. Okay, dude, bro, man. Wonder how the little molar who are doing absolutely just fine with the HP stats like theirs. Also special defense. Nothing can harm them other than a small break move. You're getting colder. So just go walking. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's right there. Hello, you're absolutely shit at hiding. Right in the open. Perfect. And technically your colors blend into the rock behind you. Why are the rocks blue? That's a very, very alarming question, actually. Never mind that. I'm just assuming it's for aesthetic. Well, I suppose we should head to Cove Town. Nothing much more to do here. Well, there technically is, but there's nothing much more that we can do right now. Hey, look, it's Pikachu and Oshawott too. What's up? Oh, what's that? Something happened to Bluff? Well, that means you need to get the Cove Down. I'd love to let you by. But you can't ride your bike in here. But the overlook to the tunnel looks like it's not flat. It's just not safe. You wait for left exit. See the lighthouse over there? I forgot about this. I love the pointless in the game. My hammer is locked up inside that lighthouse. I could fix the overlook in a jiffy if I had that. What's this? You'll go get it for me? That's not even an option. You're not giving me a choice. This isn't free will. And then they're not charging Pokepark. Fucking god, is this communism? really fucking hope it's not communism. Like, communism ideally would be decent, but it's never worked. So, oh god. Like, it's not even that. I just hope it's not communism dictating the plot of this game purely for the fact that it's a fucking outdated meme at this point. Okay, so these are the 2D segments where you control horribly, to be honest. And you may have seen a white feather there. There are white feathers all around here. I'm going to ignore them for now. Literally ignore all of them. And then luckily the time stops. So yeah, you have a timer, 50 minutes. I believe it gets longer with other ones. And you have, luckily the timer stops when you switch between Pokemon, so it's not going to be relatively unfair, but it doesn't really matter. These are very, very easy. Technically, it's not just a two-dimensional plane. And then you can get more time with these. And yeah. There's another jump there, but technically I can't make that jump. Snivy has a higher jump than these two Pokemon that we have now. We won't get Snivy for a while, and by a while I mean it's not actually that far ahead, but we aren't meant to go back here and get everything until we have more characters. There's also several places in this area that we can't get to without a higher jump, meaning Snivy. So this is a game with backtracking, but I don't know. I think it's fine and dandelions. But I think that this is good progress. We have the hammer. We have done this and done that, and we're almost to Cove Town. I think that this is a good place to end off. And next time, we shall do some things. We shall head to Cove Town and do whatever it is we do in Cove Town, which I forgot. I believe Krokorok is there, so let's head there. And farewell.